I think that looks all right. If I hang too many streamers from the ceiling, it's going to look like a kelp forest in here. But I really do want it to feel like a party. That looks fine. I'll stop there. I haven't even added the balloons yet. That will really fill things out and make our kitchen look like party central. Okay, let's see. What else? We have the cake. We have the party favors. And I'll leave to go pick up the food in about an hour. I'd better go outside and see if they need any help hanging the big birthday sign. It will look great on the outside of the house, and then all the guests will know they're at the right place. Hey, how are things going out here? Oh, that looks great! No, that's a perfect height. I came out to see if you needed any help, but it looks like you've got everything under control. Are you good? Do you need me to hold the ladder or anything? I know it's not very tall, but safety first. You're fine on your own? Okay, great. I'll head in and finish up any last-minute stuff. Love you. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I wrapped the gift. I signed the card. Oh, wait. I didn't write in the card. Oops. I knew it was something. Well, it's a good thing that I... What was that sound? Did that come from outside? Honey! Honey! Baby, are you okay? Did you fall off the ladder? Oh, sweetheart. Are you all right? Are you hurt? You don't know? Well, how do you feel? Can you stand up? Did you hit your head? No? But you can't tell if you're okay or not? Well, are you hurt or just scared? What do you mean you don't know? How can you not know? No, I'm not mad at you. Don't feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm surprised is all. Being able to assess ourselves is usually something people learn quite young. But it's not innate. It's something our parents or guardians can teach us. But not everyone gets that support. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's not your fault. I mean, how could you know if no one taught you? Here, I have an idea. Can you get up okay? All right, come over here, and we'll sit on the steps by the front door. There you go. Sit down. Life is full of new opportunities. We're never too old to learn something new. And if no one taught you how to self-assess, maybe I could teach you. If you want, I could tell you about what I learned and maybe you could try it. Yeah? When you were younger, if you got hurt, how did people react? Did they ignore you? Did they yell at you and get you in trouble? Or maybe they told you that you were being too dramatic or that you were faking for attention? They shouldn't have treated you that way. And I'm sorry they didn't help you. They should have. We're going to start over today. You're not in trouble, and I'm not going to be mad at you. Okay? You don't have to pretend like you're fine, even if you're not. So there's a couple steps to this. Let's take it one step at a time. If something happens, like you fall off the ladder, for example, the first thing to do is take a minute and make sure you're out of immediate danger. You're already on the ground at this point, so that's taken care of. You're not going to fall any further. Okay, great. Next, our body is pretty good at letting us know if something is hurting. However, adrenaline can mask that for a little bit. So it might not hurt much now, but will start to hurt more later. And that doesn't mean that you were lying. It just means your body was trying to protect you and get you out of danger before the pain set in. So if it feels like you're fine now, but you start to feel bad later, that's okay. I'll believe you. And if you're hurting, then telling someone to get attention is actually a good thing, because then they can help you. And as a kid especially, if you're trying to get attention, it's because you need that. And I'm sorry your guardians didn't give that to you. Sometimes if we get startled or fall off a ladder, it's really scary. And that can make us feel tense and afraid, and it's hard to feel anything else. It's not bad to feel scared when something scary happens, and no one should make fun of you for it. Don't feel ashamed about it. It's a natural thing. You know, once I went to visit the ocean, and I didn't know anything about waves. I grew up in pine trees and rivers and lakes, so I didn't understand how big bodies of water work. The waves pulled way back, and I ran after them, not knowing that it was a sign of a big wave that was coming in. You can see where this is going. So the big wave comes in, bam, and it slammed me down. It got me so good. And I tumbled around, and the water spit me out on the shore. And I was so scared. I didn't know what way was up. It happened really fast. And I just burst into tears, laying there in the sand, sopping wet. And a nice person on the beach came up and asked me, "Are you hurt or scared?" And I thought that was a great question, because it's possible to be physically okay, but still really emotionally shaken. And I love that they gave space for either option. And it's possible to be both, of course. You can be hurt and scared. But for me, in that moment, I was physically okay. I was just really scared, and I learned a lot about the ocean. So if you fall off a ladder, you can take a second to have a few breaths, to think about your body, think about if it hurts anywhere. Maybe you're hurt, maybe you're scared, maybe both. You can take some time to figure it out. And you don't have to rush this. Just take a moment. You can even close your eyes if it helps. And the amount something hurts doesn't necessarily mean it's serious or not serious, because bodies are complicated. Have you ever shut your finger in a door or a drawer? It hurts a lot, doesn't it? Or stubbing your toe? Ouch. People can get injured that way for sure, but I've done it lots of times, and it hurt really, really bad, but I ended up being okay after about 5 minutes. If something hurts a lot at first, but then after a little bit it feels fine again, that doesn't mean you were lying. That just happens sometimes. And if you were hurt and people told you you were lying because you felt better later, they were wrong, okay? So how do you feel right now? Your wrist hurts a little bit? Hey, good observation. You might have landed on it when you fell. So take a look at it. It looks okay. It looks how it normally does. That's good. Can you move it around a little bit? Maybe bend it. Does it hurt more when you do that? No? Okay. Well, since it hurts a little bit, we'll keep an eye on it and see if it gets better or worse. Do you know what to do next if it's still hurting later? That's not something you have to keep to yourself. If it's still hurting later, we'll go to the doctor and see what they say about it. You're afraid to go to the doctor? Why? Because if there's nothing wrong, they'll think you were faking it? Honey, the best case scenario is if we go to the doctor and it turns out you're completely okay. That would be a good thing. It's not something you get in trouble for. You shouldn't worry about being hurt enough to get help. You deserve to be cared for no matter what. If you feel like something is wrong, it's good to check it out. If you're not used to getting help, it can be really hard to know when it's time to get help. I understand that. That can be hard to learn, especially if you've been berated for it in the past. I'm never going to think you're lying, okay? You can always be honest with me. And I always want to help you. Hold on, don't get up yet. Where do you think you're going? There's more to do for the party? Okay, but just a minute. Sit down. We were talking about you. I want to make sure you're okay before we get up. I know you're used to just saying, I'm fine, and getting on with things, but you're learning something new today, remember? This is the kind of stuff people are supposed to teach you when you're growing up. Your health and safety is more important than a party. That's something new you can learn. You are important, and you deserve to be cared about. You think this is a lot of fuss over a minor fall? Well, you're allowed to think that. But maybe to you, all injuries are the same. Big or small, were you taught to hide them and keep them to yourself? Maybe people made fun of you or got angry with you if you were hurt or scared. Thinking through things like this might feel really weird or foreign to you because it's a new skill you haven't mastered yet. But it's something you can practice, and it will get easier as time goes on. So make sure you're out of danger. Take a minute and breathe and think about your body. Try to figure out if anything hurts. And know that whatever you feel is okay, and you shouldn't feel ashamed about it. And like I said, I know it's really hard to know when to get help or when to go to the doctor or if it's something that you can figure out yourself. But there are other steps, other skills you can use to learn that, like the pain scale. Have you ever heard of that? Do you know what that is? Where you rate from 1 to 10? I know. How do you rate pain? Everybody's different. We can go over that sometime, though. I can show you that. That could be really helpful for you. I'll show that to you. I think it will help you visualize it. I've been doing this for quite a while, so if you do need any help, I'm always here to talk about it. Okay? If you want, if you feel all right now, we can keep getting things ready, and I'll check in on you later to see how you're doing, and we can reassess. Does that sound good? Okay, great. I'm proud of you, baby. You're doing a really good job.